Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right, and now the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So I've been riding this electric bike for a couple of weeks, and I wanted to share some straight up, first-hand stuff to help you decide if this is the right bike for you, for what it is. This electric bike felt solid right out of the box. It's clearly built to last, something you notice in the way the frame and components feel when you handle it up close. One thing I noticed early on is that it runs a bit on the smaller side. If you're over 6 feet tall, this one might feel cramped, especially if you're used to a more generous sizing. On the flip side, it weighs no more than about 30 pounds with the battery, so it's easy to maneuver around, even when I'm lifting it to get over a curb or into a car rack. The battery life has impressed me too. The range changes with terrain and how much you pedal, but it's definitely punchier than I expected for a compact setup. The pedal assist is pretty straightforward. As soon as you start pedaling, you feel that push from the motor, which makes everything feel lighter, almost effortless. It's the kind of thing that makes you want to ride longer, because you're not slogging through the miles the way you would on a regular bike. And for someone like me who lives in a hilly area, that boost is a real game changer. Seattle hills used to turn my rides into a grind, but with this, the climbs aren't the ordeal they used to be. It's reassuringly steady, and the ride feels smooth and stable, which helps a lot when you're weaving through traffic or leaning into a corner. I also took a closer look at the setup. The assembly is surprisingly friendly for a first-time builder. It took me roughly an hour, and I even turned it into a family activity with the kids helping out. You mainly install the handlebars, front wheel, headlight, fender, and the seat, and everything you need is included. If you're not totally new to tinkering, you'll probably be done faster, but I'd still budget some decent hands-on time to dial things in properly, especially brakes and gears. Charging is straightforward too, about 3 hours to top it off from empty. I haven't pushed it to the absolute limit yet, but after a few test runs, the battery life seems to hold up well for daily commuting or short weekend rides. The motor is a solid 50-100 watts of punch, and even with me on the heavier side, it doesn't complain. It hits around 20 miles per hour quickly and maintains a confident assist that makes acceleration feel responsive, rather than abrupt. The tires are 26 inches, which gives a nice balance between road feel and off-road capability. They're rugged enough for light gravel or sand, but smooth enough on pavement that you don't feel like you're dragging a heavy bike. If I'm honest, the saddle is a standard mountain bike seat, so for longer rides I'd probably swap in something more padded. Other than that, this is a great value for an adult electric bike that's fast, reliable, and capable of handling a bit of weight. Bottom line, this is an incredibly useful bike for daily errands, hills, and casual cruising. It does require about 90 minutes of careful setup if you want everything dialed in, but once it's ready, you'll likely be very happy with how it performs.